Borno State Governor Professor Babagana Umara Zulum on Wednesday visited Faduma Kolomdi village in Gubbio local government area, scene of the deadly attack which claimed several lives including women and children. Faduma Kolomdi, a nomadic village, is located 35 kilometers in the north of Gubbio, the headquarters of Gubbio local government area. A survivor told Zulum that 81 residents were killed during the attack on Tuesday, with 13 persons injured and 7 others, including village head, were abducted. While sympathizing with the people over the bloody attack, Governor Zulum urged the Nigerian military to undertake a final onslaught that should put an end to insurgency in the shore of the Lake Chad. Zulum described the attack as barbaric and unfortunate. He evacuated 5 injured persons in his convoy for treatment at an undisclosed hospital. Last year, about same number of people were killed in Gajiram, like it happened again. This is barbaric. It is very unfortunate. The only solution to end this massacre is by dislodging the insurgents in the shores of Lake Chad. Doing so will require collaborative regional efforts, Zulum said. A male adult described as the only one who escaped the attack, named withheld for protection, gave account during Zulu's visit. He recalled thus, saying the insurgents is gun trucks and armored tanks came around 10 a.m. yesterday, Tuesday. They operated for about 6 hours and left around 4 p.m. They gathered us and said they wanted to deliver religious sermon to us. They asked us to submit whatever arm we had. Some villagers gave up their guns, bow and arrows. The insurgents pretended as if they were there for any violence. Suddenly, they started shooting at will. Even children and women were not spared. Many were shot at close range. Many started running. At the end, many persons were killed. Oh my God. We have been burying people since 10 p.m. to about 6 a.m. We have buried 49 corpses here, while another 32 corpses were taken away by families from the villages around us. The insurgents abducted 7 persons, including our village head. They went away with 400 cattle, he said. It was observed that the insurgents did not set the place ablaze, as they often did in other attacks. A resident from a neighboring village corroborated what Zulum was told by the survivor. There were fears amongst residents of neighboring villages that the casualties could be higher than 81 since tracing was ongoing. I think this is the same place Burutai has been for how many months? Since Easter time. He's been in Northeast when he said he relocated there. So what now happened? He relocated there because I remember some days back he went to see the president, to brief the president that about 1,400 Boko members were taken down. And maybe the president was happy. And a few days after, this happened. But that being said, the bone of contention now is that these people came as preachers. They came to preach to them. And they told all of them to do what? To surrender their guns and their whatever. And those who had a bow and arrows, submitted them to them. Oh my goodness. And from this account that they didn't even spare the children and women, and they started their operation 6 hours. 6 hours. Hey, my goodness. You know, you can imagine what could be happening. You know, just put yourself in that situation. You will be imagining what is happening. And these are the same people. They don't speak out. They don't even protest. Do you know that the level of not even there, because even the southern parts of this country, I'm sure if this kind of a thing happens, even if it happens, will people still come out and even protest? Because there's no protest that has been going on in that region. Unless recently, some days back, when Katsina residents came out and began to burn Buhari's a billboard that he has failed them. He has failed them. So, what is the essence of a government there? Even the governor that is there, I don't know whether he's trying or he's not trying. What can he do? What can the governor do? The same talk every now and then is barbaric, unfortunate. Oh, this and that. We condemn this act. We are going to bring them to book. The same thing is saying that the military should do what? military should bring them to dislodge them. My goodness. And we have a president in this country. He does not say anything. He does not make any comments at all, whether good or bad. He does not say. We only hear from a Đ1Šṛ1Ś and Femi Adesina. Femi Adesina, for some time I've not even hearing from him. Maybe he's in sabbatical leave. But they will jump quickly when it comes to hype pop. They will jump. They will be crying that, oh, they are lying against them. They are doing this and that. But see what is happening. They will not comment. Tell them to make comments. Lai Mohammed will tell you that he stands on what he has said, that the Boko people has been defeated technically. This is the effect now. The man that everybody thought that, oh, he has the knowledge or the political way, or is inclined, or how will I put it, because that is an area of a specialty. But what do we have? Nothing. Where can we even say that this government is even doing the right thing? Hunger is everywhere. Everything is just going upside down. Okay. Number 1, Boko technical defeated. Number 2, fighter jet bombarded them. Some ran away with bullet wounds. Number 3, Shekarau is begging seriously to surrender. Now, how far? Okay. That's what somebody is saying. Those are the things they've been telling us. Some say for the past 5 years, APC government has been telling Nigerian stories. I just observe how God is going to expose and punish them one after the other. What is the meaning of this useless talk? I think Muslims mount loudspeakers on top of their mosque and preach for their people. Okay. For these people to come and say, oh, we want to preach to you people. And that was how they killed many people. They came to preach to them. 6 hours uninterrupted. Oh my God, I guess the Nigerian army must have gone for break when this terrorists attacked. Religion has turned them to fools. Is it by force to listen to sermon and even surrender your weapons? Of course, they might not even know. Someone say don't mind them. One Nigeria. For 6 hours, where were the gallant troops? There is calm in the fight against this Boko. And worse still, if they are captured, Buhari government will set them free. So what is now the essence? If they are captured, they will be free. They will tell you they have repented. If not, they will continue to do what they have to do. So Nigeria is not even gaining in any way. They are not gaining in any way whatsoever. Someone say this is nonsense. Do we even have a government made of human beings in this country? No, I don't think so. Someone says Hausas are the most stupid humans in this country. How can animal come to your place and ask you to drop your weapons and you agreed? Are you so foolish? Muslims should be ashamed of themselves. How can you happily belong to a religion, a faith, accept taking of lives of your fellow humans, and you can still say, I am a Muslim? You must have a demon of death living in your body to belong to such religion. Religion. Okay, Biafra is scattered to go. So the other regions such as the southwest, south, and the middle belt have to begin to struggle to separate themselves from this heaven-forsaken entity called Nigeria. From all indications, the Nigerian security situation is hopeless, and the only way out is for the other regions to separate themselves from the virus that has infested the north. Before it is too late, we are all aware that any disease caused by virus has no cure. So because the north turns the rest of us, so before the north turns the rest of us to Afghanistan, it will only be wise to separate ourselves from them. Nigeria has failed woefully. Nigeria government and their business Boko, no soldier heard of the gunshot while they operated for 6 hours. 6 good hours. They didn't hear. How would they go? No, everybody knows. How would the soldiers, how would they go there? What do they have? You can imagine the kind of a weapon they came with, from the accounts of the survivors, what he was talking about. So you think the Nigerian government or the Nigerian army, they have that kind of a equipment to combat with these people? It's not going to happen. They will not even go near. You want them to go and waste their lives? They won't go. And Buhari will sit down in Aso Rock and be dishing out. You don't even hear anything from him. That's the worst part of it all. Where were Nigerian army by then? For almost 6 hours. The same question everybody has been asking. How many millions of Biafrans did you kill, rape, abducted, tortured, impoverished, and destroy with hunger? The worst genocide in the history of Africa. I don't feel pity for what the monsters you created are doing to you. Just that is the poor farmers that are now suffering the sins of their fathers. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this. Thank you.